the other day when I was doing the live stream on my way home. I saw a mule deer buck.
Oh, wow.
You know that little open area that used to hold those one apartments?
Yeah.
Just north of 2nd Street on the east side?
Yep.
There was a little mule deer buck sitting there when I saw it. And once it saw me, it started moving towards the mountain. And you don't see a lone buck like that very often.
Oh, you not.
Hey, in the mornings, right around the time the sun is rising, if not before,
Yeah.
maybe an hour or two after the sun rises, yeah, I could understand seeing the mule deer. Or the time the sun probably starts setting, if not after, you might see mule deer.
Yeah.
It's usually between sunset on the previous day and sunrise on the next day.
Yep.
It's when you usually see the mule deer.
They're usually on the run.
Yeah. I've seen it during the summertime like this. That does not happen too often. And it was on my way home.
That's pretty cool.
Like I know the Ogden Nature Center has deer.
Yeah.
And there's a huge history behind that Ogden Nature Center too.
Well, we eat a little crackers.
Heck, I wouldn't be surprised if it's haunted.
No. There was some mama duck and her babies just across the street.
Huh.
That's why I like sit down and let's get a little crackers.
All right, thanks. Have a good evening.
Have a good night. Thank you.
Time for me to switch. Yeah, I'm on the bus. Can I admit it's cooler on here than it is out there?
Yes, it is.
It's about 93 to 94 degrees out there right now.
92 on the computer.
When I checked, it was like right around 93, 94 degrees. So it's pretty much about low to mid 90s. And that would surprise me. Thank you.
Yep, thank you.
And besides that, did you know there's actual guard shots inside the Ogden Nature Center?
I wouldn't doubt that.
But when they held Japanese prisoners of war,
I did not know that was an internment camp.
I didn't know that either until another bus driver told me about it.
Yeah, I've heard of there's a place in Arizona
And this probably happened right around World War I and not World War II when that happened. And knowing that, I wouldn't be surprised if they took a Indian school up in Brigham into one of those camps.
I wouldn't doubt that either. It's government property.
just to hold the Japanese.
I'm pretty sure they wouldn't necessarily have the old people.
That wouldn't surprise me. And I know that place is haunted. That Indian school up there, brother.
Yeah.
And the number of times that my family drove by that school.
Yeah.
I'm not sure when he first got and Tales from Stupid and all that and Beyond books that have different stories in them.
Yeah.
About places here in Ogden, up in the Ogden Canyon in the valley, on the other side of the mountains,
Yeah.
and places along the Wasatch Front. All the places that are actually haunted. And not only that, I didn't know there was a red light district here in Ogden. Back in the day.
Yeah.
And not only that, the tunnels and catacombs underneath 25th Street and most of the buildings along Hansard 25th,
Yeah.
I didn't know they were there until my mom mentioned it. And growing up, I didn't know they were there until my mom told me about it. The history behind this town of Ogden, Utah, that most people do not know about. And knowing that, with the Union Station, that they burnt down 2-3 times, thus being used as a morgue, and who knows how many people got hit by trains on those tracks.
Yeah.
And that, the whole entire station is actually haunted itself. Because friends and mom had an experience inside the Union Station.
I gave him a room.
Yeah, once I saw that, I go, oh, crud. Because we don't need a head-on collision with one of those. And there will be a lot of paperwork being filled out if that did happen. Plus, the incident reports from the passengers that were on the bus at the time it happened. I just could see it now, all that happening. If this bus and the semi, they went head to head. And get this, one of the stories I read in one of those Beyond books, Tales from that Beyond books, is that there's an actual town, I don't know how true the story is, but there's an actual town under the water in Pioneer. The Pioneer Reservoir, there might be an actual town underneath there. Under all that water.
What's crazy is there were other places where that actually went through. Other places in Utah
actually see the remnants of the buildings.
Yep.
That one surprised me. And I won't be surprised if Pineview Red Bar is actually haunted. I think somebody actually found a piranha in Pineview, or what's that? The 21st Street Park. On this side of the viaduct. 21st Street viaduct. The stories I hear about what goes on in Ogden and surrounding areas. You know the history and what goes on. Like, you know you're from Ogden if you drive up the Ogden Canyon and there's a ghost sitting in your back seat wearing a wedding gown. Or, you know you're from Ogden if you go to the Toy Street Cemetery and do one of the rituals that you were told about at one of the grave sites.
Yeah.
And one of them gives us blow.
Yeah, well, I know I'm long and I spent the night at the people.
I know there's another statue inside the Ogden Cemetery.
Yeah.
Down off of 20th Street. If you go around it 3 times, it will follow you at the 3rd time.
Sounds like something you'd see on Doctor Who. Sleeping angels.
Now, those angels are kind of creepy but cool. They're so creepy that if you just look away long enough, they'll move closer. But cool enough, they will creep you out at the same time. And I know Lagoon Amusement Park down there in Farmington is also haunted.
I wouldn't doubt that either. Granted, the last William death was totally fault. He's on like taking off the skyrise. Telling him his death.
That is not good.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure how many buildings inside Lagoon that's actually haunted, but little kids laughing.
Yeah.
And I know somebody had their arm ripped off while on one of the rides. And I heard about that story.
Honestly, basically, the current box Wild Mouse is the 3rd version ride.
I've been on it. I think I've been on it when I was younger. And when I went on it again, after it reopened, I didn't really care for it after it reopened the second time.
So potentially you've been on 2 different Wild Nights.
And the second time, it still throws you around.
Well, yeah, like I rode Wild Mouse, the current version of it, and when you get to the top, it's just like it's got a chunky right at the car.
Either
What's that turn so fast?
because va a throw you out the left side of the car or the right side of the car. If it turns right, it feels like you're gonna get thrown out the left side. But if it turns left, it feels like you're gonna get thrown out the right side. And that's not a pleasant smoother. Like, being on it as an adult, that's a totally different experience.
Yeah, I hear you.
Because it feels like you're cramped inside the car with a second person. Even if they're an adult, it still feels like you're cramped in it. And if it's your turn to the right, it feels like you're being thrown out of the left. And if by turning left, you feel like you're being thrown out the right from the right. And going back and forth to the point where your hips start hurting along with your knees.
Yeah.
And that's not a pleasant experience at all. Heck, I'd rather ride what I call the spider over that, over the wild mouse.
Spider is fun, but they should really add an extra challenge to it. Nerf guns.
Dang.
You shoot Nerf guns at the head by aiming for the spider. If you're the fly, you know? Each car is a fly. Therefore, rather than let the spider shoot you, you're attacking the spider. And of course, 409,000 is a better hunter for arachnophobia. You'll get over your fear of spiders, really. You will find that challenge.
I've been on that ride so many times before they added that. And I know when you're on it, it spins on you.
That's the point of why you're using the Nerf guns. It's the fact when it spins, you can take aim at the spider in the center.
That one, because I had a bit of lagoon just before my dad passed.
Yeah.
And since then, since I stopped going, the prices still kept going up and up and up.
Yeah, that's true. The best time to get a season pass is actually in November.
That goes back to like fat nicks.
Yeah.
That's the best time to get VIP passes and everything when they first go on sale. And I can't wait.
But, I actually have a season pass.
I was doing the season pass for Lagoon because it's a little bit easier. That way I would schedule it every weekend, but then again I still had to pay for any food I wanted, some of the games I wanted to play. Then there were some of the rides if I wanted to ride with the rides, I would have to pay for some of them that cost money.
Oh, yeah.
And Lagoon will try and milk you dry. It's almost as bad as either Disneyland or Disney World.
I watched Jeopardy today, and that was actually part of the question to Michael Jeopardy. It's what is Disneyland? Or not Disney World. And one of the contestants guessed what is Epcot? Got it wrong. But if he guessed what is Disney World, he would have taken the victory from the first guess.
And you know what's really stupid? They open Disneyland before they open Disney World.
Yeah, well, that's one for you.
They should have named the Disneyland in California Disney World and the one in Florida Disneyland. Would have made it a little more sense. Wouldn't it? To me, it would have made more sense if they would have named, if Walt Disney opened the one in California, Disney World instead of Disneyland, then open the Disneyland in Florida instead of Disney World.
You know what? Here's my thing. They should have said Disney World for Europe. They could have, like, Disneyland in California would be Disneyland West.
And
or
Disneyland East.
Disneyland East.
That would have been a little bit better.
And have Euro Disney be Disney World. Hello, welcome aboard.
Then you got Disney World also in the Asia too. Or instead of how about Euro-Asia with Disney World?
Well, Japan.
Because it'll be Disney World Eurasia.
Where would you put it? India? That's probably like the closest country.
That's gotta be between Europe and Asia. But when they did that, while he was probably still around, they never thought of that.
Hello, come on in, welcome aboard.
I know there was a Star Trek one at one point.
I mean like to the scale of Disneyland. Star Trek theme park.
Hey, that would be a bad idea, opening up a Star Trek theme park along with the Star Wars one. And what would be even funnier is having the Star Trek and Star Wars right next to each other. You know how funny that would be?
Somewhat hilarious.
And having them go at me. You got lightsabers from Star Wars. With those rifles. Then you got the phasers and from Star Trek.
Yeah.
Because the phasers and phaser guns from Star Trek is a single beam. But while the rifles from Star Wars it's a beam, the phaser beam is broken up.
It's like blaster ball.
Damn, it's great. It would be kind of funny if they put a Star Wars and a Star Trek theme parks right next to each other and go, hey, let's have a star battle between Star Wars and Star Trek and see who wins.
Yeah, that'd be fascinating. I still think Star Trek is
But then again, with Star Wars, you got the Force in the process.
Yeah, well, the Force is not here about your Force. I'm not mindful. Your Jedi mind trick will not work on a live mind. Hey, it's even more funny. There's a meme out there. The Death Star encountering a Force cube.
I've already seen that one.
Yeah. Of course, the Death Star blows up one Force cube.
And another one comes in and go, and it turns and runs.
Yeah.
I look at my, you can't see me, but
spot.
Awesome.
He can't.
Welcome aboard.
But he can't see me.
Yeah,
I hate when the semi-drivers do that.
yeah, not a fan of it either.
All right. Thank you.
Yep, welcome aboard.
Heck, they do that. They're on 23rd and Washington.
Yeah. Bad spot. Washington's a busy road.
Yeah, especially when you're right there at that bus stop.
Well, considering you also have Five Guys Burgers and Fries right there
Ding,
to deliver to you.
right?
So the restaurants, yeah, blame the restaurants.
Because when you got passengers getting off one bus and need to get on another bus, the buses in Detroit can't get pulled over
Yep.
into that spot because of that. And that's one thing that ticks me off right there.
Well, here we are. Thanks for writing and have a wonderful night.
You too. It was pretty good, Miss Grace. I'm about ready to go over to catch my second bus to get home. And I know this might not be a long ride like I usually do. It's in the low to mid 90s. Hey, Jonathan. Yeah, it is pretty warm, but they've been in the low to mid 90s. I know they'll get on whenever they can get on. Or go back and rewatch. It did get delivered, and I haven't been home when it got delivered. Got to get home. And I know once I get to the second Harrison, I know I'll be ending the live early, so I can get home really quick and grab what I need from that gas station. Okay. Not the only one that's excited. I'm always excited for something, for one thing or another. And I do have those beautiful mountains to look at. Yeah, those mountains are always pretty. Especially living against them like I do. But I get all that wildlife. Like that mule deer buck from the other day. Hello. Yeah, well, it's cool seeing that book. Yeah, I got to see a mule deer buck the other day.
What?
A mule deer buck.
Really? Where?
Up on Harrison.
Hey,
He wasn't that big,
not yet.
but But it was cool seeing it. You right there in the open area,
Yeah.
or where these one duplexes or apartments were at.
That's pretty weird.
You seen him sitting there, or should I say standing there? Once he saw me, he started to take off towards the mountain.
Like, where am I?
Hey, I was saying, deterred him from getting hit.
Yeah.
And it looked like he was caught in the headlight during the day.
Yeah, that's weird. They don't usually go around public areas.
And they're more afraid of us than we are of them.
Oh, yeah, big time.
But it doesn't hurt to be cautious, especially around the bucks,
Yeah.
because of those horn antlers that they have.
And their boats, I like the...
Yeah, especially the does when they're trying to protect their young.
Yeah. Yeah, the boats are sharp, too. They'll slice you up.
No, that and throughout my years of going up to that house and living there, I've actually seen gardener snakes.
Oh,
And behind the fence where I live at, there's even rattlers. As well as skunks, coons, which I call them coons instead of raccoons, or I call them trash pandas. Then there's foxes, coyotes, as well as rabbits,
yeah.
mountain lions, aka cougars, which I have not come across yet.
Thank goodness.
Oh, they will follow the deer down if it gets too deep up in the mountains.
Yeah. They follow people, too.
Mummy.
They're dangerous.
Yeah. And up on the other side of the mountains, you got moose, and there might even be some bears up in the mountains somewhere.
Yeah. My parents have this family of wild turkeys that live in their backyard.
I've seen those walking along in Harrison.
Yeah. There's like 8 of them. Every night they come out and wild people sleep in the night.
But they haven't got hit yet. But the turkeys haven't gotten hit yet while trying to cross Harrison.
Oh, yeah.
And I know that deer have been here along Harrison, along with raccoons.
See you guys
See ya.
tomorrow.
Whew. I can't wait for tonight either. So excited. Hey, Patsy. Now that will be a reaction to see. Now I'm just waiting for the last bus. Just to get me up to 2nd Harrison. Then I can grab me what I needed from that gas station and head home real quick. And the bus that I catch doesn't leave until 7:25. It takes me about 10 minutes from the ATC home. Or should I say up to 2nd Harrison. And from there, it'll take me another 10 minutes to walk from 2nd Harrison home. And from now till I get home, probably another 20 minutes. Maybe 30 minutes a max. And one thing I can say is, at least I get to be on a nice cool bus. And yeah, this is the last bus I have to catch. And with the AC on these buses, makes the next 13 minutes be up to 2nd Harrison bearable. That way I don't have to sit out there in the heat. Hey, that's good. Ooh, that sounds good. Sticky rice. Chicken soup doesn't sound too bad either. That chicken soup might actually help you get better, Mommy. And look at those beautiful mountains in the background. Ooh, it all sounds so good. I don't like this thing. seeing those signs every single day. Hey, papi. Yeah, it's a real deal here in the U.S., especially right around Louisiana. Right around New Orleans. Is it the American football or the European football? But with European football, it's soccer here in the U.S. I just want you to start doing better, mommy. That actually started to sound good. Southbound. That's good. That you're starting to feel better. Yeah, that will probably help out. It does sound delicious. Way too delicious. Huh. I might have to get that a try. Sticky rice and mango. There's still this way. I agree. Now I gotta go back and start watching the original Star Trek again now. Because the way that Trekkie actually says it, I wanted to watch it Desperate Housewives. It's all too scripted. Work out. It is a really good view of the mountains. It would make anybody's anxiety go crazy. And that mountain right there, that's a Paramount Plus logo. Mount Penloman. And when it snows, you can see the eyes and the mouth on that mountain. Who isn't excited? I prefer the original 90210. It's Shannon Doherty in it. Puppy. Who doesn't want dessert? Yeah. I have been to the beach for over 10 years now. Ay. Now I'm finally off the bus, and I got in front of me this gas station home. It'll be another 10 minutes. Yeah, after I get something from the gas station really quick. Because it won't take me that long to get from here home. I wish that all the gas stations here sold the scratch tickets. And I'm gonna end it now. But that way I can get to Pam's Living when I get home. Hey, good luck on that one, Poppy. And I'll talk to you all guys later.